Midnight. Rain slicks the pavement. You sit alone in a parked car, engine off, hands resting on the wheel. Somewhere inside that building, 4 men are about to do something that can't be undone. Your job doesn't start until they run back out. Your job is to make sure they get away. It starts with a phone call. No name, no explanation, just an address, a time, and a single instruction: be ready. You don't ask what the job is. Asking questions gets you killed faster than getting caught. You learn the streets like scripture. Every alley, every dead end, every traffic camera blind spot. You memorize 3 routes to every location, because the first plan never survives contact with reality. You are not muscle. You are not the shooter. You are the exit. And in this life, the exit matters more than the entrance. This is the part no one shows you. The waiting. You sit in the dark for hours, radio silent, engine idling low so it doesn't overheat and doesn't draw attention. Your palms sweat even though the night is cold. You count seconds. You count sirens in the distance, wondering if they're for you. Fear becomes a language you speak fluently. You learn to breathe through it instead of around it. Because the moment they come running, there is no room for hesitation. There is no room for fear at all. Gunfire, shouting, footsteps pounding closer. 4 men pile into the car, breathless, blood on someone's sleeve. You don't ask what happened. You already know enough. Tires scream against wet asphalt. The city blurs past your windows, streetlights streaking like tracer fire. You take the second route, not the first. The first is what they'll expect. Every turn is calculated. Every red light is a decision between seconds and a lifetime in prison. Behind you, sirens rise like a tide. You don't panic. Panic is how people die in this seat. You cut through a parking garage, kill the headlights, and disappear into darkness the police can't follow. Silence returns. Your hands are still steady. That's the job. Every job pays well. That's the trap. The money buys silence. It buys a nicer apartment, a better car, a version of freedom that isn't really free at all. But there is a cost hidden beneath the cash. You stop trusting phones. You stop trusting friends. You stop trusting yourself in rooms with mirrors, because somewhere, someone is always watching. You miss birthdays. You miss funerals. You miss the small, ordinary moments of a normal life, the life you told yourself you'd return to someday. Someday keeps moving further away. They call it family. They call it brotherhood. But loyalty in this world has a shelf life. The same men who trust you with their lives will erase you the moment you become inconvenient. You've seen it happen. A driver before you disappeared without a headline, without a funeral, without a trace. No one asked questions. No one dared to. You tell yourself you're different. You tell yourself you're careful. Every driver before you believed the same thing. The truth is, you are never really free. Freedom implies choice, and choice is the first thing this life takes from you. You don't choose which jobs to take. You don't choose when the phone rings. You don't choose who dies in the back seat of your car. You only choose how well you drive away from it. And somewhere between the money and the fear, you stop being a person with a name. You become a function, a getaway, a means to someone else's ending. You are good at this, better than anyone else on these streets. But mastery here isn't measured in trophies or promotions. It's measured in how many times you've outrun consequences that were built for other people to face. Every clean escape adds weight you can't see, guilt with no name, fear with no expiration date. You sleep with one eye open. You flinch at car doors slamming. You scan every room for exits before you scan it for faces. This job doesn't end when the engine turns off. It follows you home. It sits in the passenger seat of your mind long after the tires stop screaming. There will be a night, there always is, when the getaway isn't clean. When the sirens don't fade behind you but close in front of you. When the family that called you brother stops answering the phone. In that moment, you understand the truth you always knew but never said out loud. You were never protected. You were only useful. And usefulness in this world always has an ending. Every road eventually runs out. Every escape has a final mile. You spent your life becoming an expert at leaving scenes, leaving consequences, leaving people behind before they could leave you first. But no one outruns themselves forever. In the end, the getaway driver learns the hardest truth of all. You can drive away from anything, except who you've become.